It's happening. Why is it happening? I don't know. It just is. Why am I going to play Space Quest? I don't know. Okay, let's put this over here. I need it. And by might, I mean will need it. Matter of fact, actually, it should go over. Yeah. And then. Not even going to be able to see very well. Okay. Kind of far away. But that's okay, like I said. Alright, let's launch that there DOS box. Alright, that looks fine. We gotta mount C as E/Teams. And then we gotta go to C. Yeah, look, they're flying their planes around out there. Good old air show going on today. They're out there doing spins and stuff. I looked at it a little bit for a little while and I was like, meh. We want a CD to game. No, not to games. To SQ1 VGA. CD to the same folder. And then we don't CD, we go SQ1. Actually, before we do that, I think we want to Alt enter this. There we go. Now we do SQ1 VGA.bat. Who is ready? As soon as I push the enter button, Space Quest 1 begins. True. However, I'm going to Alt Tab for a moment. Back. Alt enter. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another streamed Let's Play, as I do them now. We are going to play quite the adventure, really. Wait for it to load. Just wait for it. Just give it a sec. Give it a moment. Here it comes. It's Space Quest, Chapter 1, the VGA remake. I've actually never even seen the original version. It's Roger Wilco in the Sarian Encounter. That's right, Space Quest, the VGA remake. I personally have seen this played on a couple occasions, but I have never actually played through it myself. I have watched other Let's Plays of this game. So most all of my knowledge is going to be attempting to pull from those other Let's Plays that I have watched. I do know all about... Hey look, it's a Romulan warbird. I do know all about the cartridge that you have to get at the very beginning of the game, otherwise you can't beat the game. Space Quest is full of that though, like Space Quest 2 does the same thing. Where there's lots of stuff you have to do, otherwise you can't beat the game. Uh-oh. That doesn't look very friendly. It looks like a big bug. That little yellow ship that flew by, that was us. Well, we're on that ship. It's not us, but we're on it. Uh-oh. Maybe. As we join our story, the crew of the Arcadia is returning home to Xenon after a successful mission developing the Star Generator. Exhilarated by their accomplishments, they are oblivious to the fact that an enemy vessel is approaching from behind. Something along those lines. Well, that's not probably good. We, however, a somewhat spastic research droid blows by in a tiz. Perhaps you could provide some relaxation therapy instruction to reduce its level of tension. You're startled by the sound of an alarm. Breaking through it, the intercom crackles with the frightening voice of a technician shouting that the Arcada has been boarded by unknown intruders. The transmission ends abruptly in a soundstorm of white noise, soon overtaken by the cold din of silence.
Destruct sequence is engaged.
Oh. You hear the overly cheerful voice of the ship's computer say, "Destruct sequence is engaged. 15 minutes till detonation." Oh, joy! We get thrown right into the thick of it with this one. And welcome, Joe. Welcome to some Space Quest. We need to save our game right now. This is bad. We are Roger Wilco. It's you, Roger Wilco, Janitor sub Extraordinaire. Okay, well, I guess my title's just a little off then, isn't it? This is the access device for your favorite area of the ship, the closet. Cool. It's a light. The light's flashing. Let's see. That seems to ring a distant bell. Oh yeah, now you remember. It means that all living things now aboard the ship could die due to some disastrous situation that currently exists. Whatever the case, some personal hide preservation is in order. Okay, well, we can do lots of things, including go back in the closet. You have just stumbled into a small, dark, and very cluttered utility closet. Many things fall and most of them land on you. It doesn't say much for your cleaning prowess. You can't resub? Didn't you just resub? Like, just the other day? During Body Harvest, I think? I feel like you did. I could be wrong. So Space Quest is an old Sierra point-and-click adventure game. It is very, very satirical. This game is not going to take itself seriously, nor is it going to be very overly serious. It's a super satirical game. However, it is also a very old Sierra game, and there is a lot that can go on in this game where you literally are just in an unwinnable state. Do not sub now. Strange. Strange but true. Okay. I guess there's not much to do in there. So we should go this way. We only have 15 minutes before the well, the ship explodes. So we should probably make our way to you know, things that need doing. Uh-oh. You hear footsteps. Uh-oh. I'm sure it's fine. Right? I'm sure these people are going to be able to help us. A cursory glance indicates that Dave, a lab technician, is dead. Normally you wouldn't be able to tell, except that his intestines are hanging out of the scorched opening where his abdominal wall used to be. You remember that he was forced to serve the Xenon National Guard, but he wasn't bitter. Oh. This is one of the head research scientists, Blanche. Blanche? You wanted to get to know her a little better. However, seeing her ruptured chest wall reveals more about her than you were hoping to learn. Oh, look! Surely they're friends. These guys look scary, but then don't most other beings packing weapons? Well, okay. The aliens observe their handiwork briefly before looking for some others to process in similar fashion. As you lie on the floor in a smoldering, carbo-gelatinous heap, you just can't help but wonder why you bothered getting up this morning. Yeah. So we're dead. But that got us a bunch of time back, so it is fine to have died, because, you know. Oh yeah, this is Sierra games in a nutshell. You die all over the place. There are more ways to die in Space Quest than there are ways not to die. Okay. So, we hear the footsteps. What we want to do is go into this little dark alley area right here. My God. Yet another crewman's motionless body reduces the shine of the floor wax. Hugh doesn't look too neat and clean with his lungs hanging out like that. The glass globe atop the console is inactive at this time. The mess of wiring inside reminds you of how your hair looks after a nap. This is a star chart. It was used for locating candidates to test the star generator on once the bulk of the development process was completed. This is the upper support for the star generator when it is affixed to the pedestal. This is the base of the star generator research pedestal that has apparently been trashed by the vandals who stole the generator. They stole the generator! Fully understand now what you're in for. Sierra does what Sierra knows. Rude adventure games. It's true. Well, you find a small but heavy device affixed to the base of the star generator platform. It appears to be magnetic. That must be how the aliens upset the force field protecting the unit. Oh, we definitely want that. The lifeless body of Randy, one of the lab technicians, lies sprawled at your feet. Those laser blasts are nasty. Why, you can't distinguish one exposed organ from another. Now you know why you didn't have clearance for this place. You don't understand what most of this crap does. This thing looks like a giant speaker for the cosmos. See, this is why Space Quest is really good. Is because it's just like, alright. Like, it's straight up in your face with what's going on. All the time. All the time, and it's great. Alright, This is really bad. Okay, well, we have 3 Buckazoids $3, always good. It's a genuine widget. You're not sure what it does, but it's heavy. It looks cool. It might be magnetic. Just keep it away from the game discs. Okie dokie. Widget doesn't need money. Oh, but the widget might want some money. We talk to these people? Gosh, Randy's even quieter in this state. Oh. I'm just fucking around. Like, I have like, the ship's about to explode. Normally a pleasant guy to talk with. He was pretty darn boring now. How does he smell? I think Hugh might have missed a shower or two. Or perhaps his body got sweaty from the heat of that laser blast. Either you have a taste for sweat, or you didn't smell him before you tried to taste him. Oh, God. Oh. One of the head research scientists. You hear footsteps. Oh, God. Your search of Blanche reveals nothing you'd carry. Oh, God. Well. The aliens observe their handiwork. We're dead. That's a good point. We should search the bodies. Search of the body reveals nothing. Search of the body reveals nothing. Okay. Fair enough. I guess I can always come up here to grab which icon I want, like, really quickly. It's about time. Yeah, we can taste things, smell things. Ah, we needed to be on the upper floor. Okay, so we want to go back. Uh-oh. Are we gonna make it? Yes. It's all that remains of Jerry, one of the few techno dudes aboard who sometimes tolerated your company. Your low clearance excluded you from visiting him during the performance of his duties in the elegant lower-level airlock of the Arcata. You have anything? You search Jerry's body and find a keycard. Nice. Funny. No response. He smells like Jerry. I don't think you really want to taste Jerry, but then who knows? You might want to taste Jerry. Jerry he might be good to taste. You hear footsteps. Oh, God. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I appear to not be dead. Thank the Lord. This keycard fits an electronic lock someplace on the Arcata. Okay. This is a Model DX cartridge retrieval unit. Its function is to retrieve and return cartridges from and to the storage unit. It is currently empty. The data cartridges are stored in these secure console modules. Panel lights are here just for decoration and don't actually have anything to do with the data archive unit. This is the operation console of the data archive unit. There is a CRT and a chair. Alright. Well. This is your arm. It's you, and you're so darned handsome if you do say so yourself. This is the control panel for the data retrieval console. There's some highly decorative illumination devices for the console. Oh. So this is actually, we actually need a little bit of information before I think we can like really get into doing this right now. We need to know what code to use. It doesn't respond to human voice commands. It only works through the data archive console. I could have swore there was supposed to be someone dead here. Or someone dying here who can tell us what we need. What we need to get out of here. Hear footsteps. You just stumbled into a small and dark, yeah, our janitor closet. We can hide here though, it's fine. Failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Sarian guards decide to check somewhere else. Way to go, Roger! Where do you get, like, your, Oh, there it is. Our score is 2 of 201. There is a score in this game. Whenever you do something correct, you get points. There is, like, correct... One of the things that Sierra Games actually did back in the day is that there were usually actually multiple ways to solve the puzzles. And like if you did the puzzles like properly, you would get more points than other solutions to the puzzles. There's like the right way to do it, right? Oh, I don't know that we're gonna make it, guys. I think we're fine. We made it. Go, Roger, Wilco! Alright. Who's this? You hear footsteps. That's not good. This is Stuart, one of your crewmates. He appears to be non-functional. You used to kid him about when he was alive. You used to kid him about when he was alive, but now it's true. You frisk the scorched body. Other than carbonized materials, your search reveals nothing. Boy, I hope this isn't becoming a new hobby. Yeah, me too. People are starting to wonder about... People are going to start wondering about you if you keep applying your tongue to unusual places.
10 minutes till detonation.
Oh no. Oh no. Go in. I didn't get... I need to get the cartridge though. Okay, hold on. We should restore, because this is really bad, as I said there. We've lost a lot of time. And I need to figure out what cartridge I'm supposed to retrieve. And I don't remember how to do that. I don't remember how that's done. I thought there was somebody you talked to. But I'm starting to get that there's not. I love the Star Trek door noises. You know? The shriek! Shriek! Because trust me, if we don't get the cartridge, we cannot beat the game. Period. We will get to the end and be unable to do what we have to do to actually beat the game. Is there like a cartridge or like a key card reader around here somewhere? Sophisticated electronic system complete the data. This is where the sophisticated electronics for the complete data archive system are housed. So is there somewhere on this thing where I can get the info I need for... Because, like, the screen is broken. Somebody wasted the CRT. Button allows you to enter a code into the computer. Yeah, but I need to know what code to put into the computer. I have the list of codes. I even posted them in the Discord. How do we get the info? I don't know how to get the info. Looks like we don't use this on anything in here, which I didn't think we did. Oh, there we go. Now something's happening here. The door opens. A man you recognize as one of the head lab scientists stumbles into the room. He appears to be in serious need of some abdomen filler. He arrived at like a specific time, I think, maybe? After a few steps, he hits the floor with a disconcerting thud. Is he alive? His lips move. The star generator is in danger! The Arcana is under attack! You'd better get off the scow if you value your life, Wilco! Just before his systems cease all functions short of decay, he looks over towards the shelves full of cartridges and utters, "Stars!" With one last gasp, his lifeless form slumps to the floor. Okay, that is the info we needed. That's the info we needed, is stars. Stars is the password. So, what this is gonna do, what we now do is I need to Alt-Tab, which this is DOSBox, so it's fine. All that's gonna happen is that it's gonna probably, we should be fine. I need to Alt-Tab because I need to bring up what I posted in the Discord. What are you... Damn it, Windows. Did you seriously just do that? God, Windows. Alright. Thanks, Internet. Yeah. Well, this comes with... This is part of the manual. This is actually copy protection. So what we're dealing with right now is actually the first copy protection. Which I am apparently losing time while I'm doing this. So... let me Alt-Enter this again. So, stars. Oh, please use the thing. Stars is... that one. And then... that one. And then... that one. And then 3 lines. That one. Cartridge found. Now retrieving. There is another one later on where we have to do the same sort of thing. Alright. And now all we need to do is escape. We have the cartridge. It is now time to leave. We need to get out of here before we explode. Before the ship explodes and we all die. As in Roger Wilco. This is... Oh, not did. This is still bad. Oh, God. Roger! Roger, they're coming for you! Failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Sarian guards decide to check elsewhere. Way to go, Roger! Don't forget, we are a janitor. Extraordinaire. Oh yeah, air show. Why do I keep looking around like, what is that sound? It's the air show. It's what it is. Space Quest is probably my favorite series of Sierra games, though. I've only ever watched any of them played. I've literally never played any of them personally, but the monitor gives a readout about the ship's status. Only the lab scientist really knew exactly what it monitored. A pair of viewing ports protrude from the materials testing device. Oh, I know. Does it smell like anything? No, we can't do anything with it. Okay. Well, we'll go this way. We only have 7.5 minutes after all. Is this not a direction we can go? What is this? This is a section of one of the lower levels of the Arcada. Okay. Which direction can we go? If not this way. That looks like a goable way. Doesn't it? Oh, we just walk off the screen to the right. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, so we need to hide. And in order to hide from these guards, we literally need to just put ourselves up here. This is the best hiding spot ever. Failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Sarian guards decide to go check elsewhere. On the screen is some green dude you've never seen the likes of before. He seems to be talking, but the audio in this area is out in this area of the ship. The architect must have been low on oxygen when they came up with the design scheme for this compartment. It's a giant tribute to an ancient but still functional control device. It's a joystick. It's literally it's a joystick. The view screens offer a glimpse of the surroundings from outboard cameras. They came in handy during the testing phase of this star generator. Nice. We only have 6 minutes, so we need to get moving. By 6 minutes, I mean 7 minutes. But I do mean we need to get moving. Like now. Like right now. Okay, so look. Hey. Through this window, you can see down into the pod bay. A pod sits waiting on the launch track. The large bay doors are currently closed. Surely that's fine. Who cares? I mean, it's not like we want the bay doors open. If the bay doors were open, they could get more troops in. That would be bad. Let's not do that. Okay? It'd be bad. Like, seriously? Leave them closed. Okay? This is the keycard slot. Your bottom of the food chain type clearance has always prevented you from attaining a card for this area, thus precluding your access to it without an escort. Good luck finding one now. Well, I have one. You slide the keycard into the slot. The lock releases with a satisfying click, and the elevator doors slide open. Awesome. In we go. Reference time. The people who made this really like Star Trek. Reference time. The door in the center of the screen right now with a sword through the planet is the mirror universe. Is the symbol for the Terran Empire in the mirror universe in Star Trek. Also, on the bottom of the screen right now is a control console that very, very heavily looks like a transporter console from the Enterprise's transporter room. Just you know, I gotta throw these things out there because I know them and I see them, and it's part of why I like Space Quest. A small drawer is located just beneath a button. Okay. You notice some sort of gadget in the drawer. Nice. Definitely want that. Okay. The image on the closet door looks familiar, but she can't quite place it. A spacesuit hangs in the closet. A helmet sits on the top shelf. Now, we don't... We don't have time to put on a spacesuit. We're gonna die. The control panel has many confusing gauges on it. The only one you can read says, "Caution, launch bay decompressed." Surely that's fine. There are no controls on this panel. It is populated only by gauges and readouts. Okay, well, let's go this way. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, come on. We're fine. We're fine. In we go. Let's get to that. Let's get to that shuttle. Surely it'll be fine. Oh. That concludes your experiment on the effects of vacuum on the unprotected human body. Wasn't that fun? Surely it was. It was surely fun. It was the most fun, actually. I don't think I've had more fun ever. A key card, huh? Well, good thing I got one of those. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Roger Wilco's gonna make it. It's fine. He learned from his mistakes in his past life. We'll get the gadget thingy. It's fine. We need that. We need that gadget thingy. Hence the bidaboo. And then, you know, we'll put on the spacesuit. There we go. Now we got a spacesuit. This is the airlock of the Arcata. Alright. We're ready. We got ourselves a spacesuit. We got a gadget. We can get out here. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? It's gonna be fine, trust me. We can escape. Watch as we escape, okay? It's a daring escape. It's daring escape. Daring escape. Alright. We are absolutely going to make it. Does that artificial gravity do the job or what? Okay, well. Okay, well, back to the... It's a daring escape, trust me. It's good. It was fine. This is fine. This is absolutely 100% fine. Giant silver pill-shaped pod sits poised to fire, much like a bullet in the chamber of an ancient pistol. All right, let's get in the bullet. We got this. What do you mean the door? I'm sure it opens on its own. It clearly wouldn't let you just blow into it or anything, right? Like, why would that happen? Okay, we got 3 buttons. This button is not to be pushed at any time. Okay. This is the auto nav button. When operative, it allows the pod to navigate to the closest habitable planet. Okay. This is the power button for the escape pod. That seems important. Let's start with that one. All right, let's go. Go. Get out of this ship. Oh. Guess those doors are as strong as they look. Okay, well, alright. So, all joking aside, you need to open the bay doors. If you don't open the bay doors, you hit them and you die. Oh, don't worry. Don't you worry. Slide the keycard into the slot. The lock releases with a satisfying click. Don't worry. We'll find as many deaths as we can find. We will find all the possible dying that we can do. Get ourselves in a spacesuit here. Here we go. All right. Now let's get the heck out of here. So the original version of this game, so everybody's aware, I've never actually played it personally. However, the original version of this game is a keyboard only. You press enter and you type in your commands. It's one of those like you type in look at window kind of games. And actually, if we continue to play the Space Quest series, Space Quest 2 and Space Quest 3 are both that way. You have to type in your commands. And it will be quite jarring going from this VGA remake, because this is the remake of Space Quest 1. It will be quite jarring to go from the remake to Space Quest 2. This is just a warning for if I continue to play through the series and this continues to be a thing that happens on the stream. Space Quest 2 will not be anything like this game. At least from appearance wise and like gameplay. I'll have to type in everything and all that kind of stuff, right? Hey, we can raise the detail. Let's raise that detail up. There's also a speed control. We can slow down or increase the speed of the game if we need to. This can help you with some of the action scenes. Like this one right now that we're dealing with. But let's go ahead and save because we are in the pod now. And all jokes aside, we are actually able to escape right now. This is going to work. This is the pod's instrument console. Dials, gauges, and a couple of controls fill out the board. Okay. This lever causes forward propulsion of the pod when powered up. This is your head. This is your head in a fishbowl. This is your arm. The inside of the Arcadia's escape pod is not exactly packed with luxurious appointments. However, when it comes to saving one's posterior, the pod's as good as a rolls. The survival kit contains the basics for deep space survival. Oh, actually, it won't work, but that's for a different reason. All right, so let's power it on. And let's go! Buckle up for safety. Buckle up. Yes. If you don't buckle up with the seatbelt is dummy tested, which ought to suit you just fine. If you don't put on your seatbelt, the game kills you. All right, so let's push that button. Nice. Okay, clearly this is the button we push next, right? You will need to leave the launch bay first. Oh, okay. Well then let's go! As you slid the throttle forward, you can feel the Arcada start to shake. That's the generic death screen, is the Grim Reaper grabbing your body. Goodbye, Arcada. You are one of the only Federation-style vessels in almost the entire series until, like, 4 or 5. Okay. This is the radar. This is a radar used by the auto nav system. Nice lights, huh? Well, we know this is the auto nav. Let's just get close to the habitable planet. But clearly that's not the button we should press. We'll just save over it. We should clearly press the middle button. You have a feeling you shouldn't have pressed that button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Ouch! I think we've got some serious organ damage here. All of them. Of course, It could be easily replaced in the time period from which you just arrived. However, a quick scenery check reveals that you are now in the Dark Ages. The only transplant you'll get here is from carcass to spit over flame. As you draw a few final lungfuls of oxygen through your newly acquired sucking chest wound, you gleefully notice your final resting place is near beautiful Nottingham Castle, universally renowned for its inclusion in Sierra's Conquests of the Longbow. Oh my goodness, you're shocked to hear some highly inflammatory language making its way into your auditory canals. Must be some uncivilized ruffians in a nearby pub. Well, you're dead again. We even warned you not to push that button. You have no one to blame but yourself for having to sit through a plug for another fine Sierra product. Maybe you'll follow directions next time. Thanks for playing, and all that stuff. Yeah, don't push that button. So we're supposed to push this button. Corona, huh? Now the music's correct. It's all happy. This is the Space Quest theme. Woo! Push it again. Surely everything's going to be perfectly fine. Surely this planet is extremely habitable. Couldn't possibly not be. Oh. Oh, ding. Wow, they make that a lot more noticeable in this version of the game than it is in the original, I bet. Thank you for flying Arcadia. Getaway Podlines. It's nearly been a pleasure serving you. Tell a friend if you've got one. Okay, well, let's take the seatbelt off and, Out we go. Okay, first things first, grab that survival kit. Second thing second, grab this piece of glass. Third thing third, save the game. We are now on Corona. It is not the most hospitable place in the world. We have a survival kit. This is some sort of gadget. You're not sure what it does exactly, but it has a switch. It's that highly reflective piece of broken cockpit glass. It's a cartridge from the Arcada's data archive. This keycard fits an electronic lock someplace on the Arcada. You have 3 Buckazoids and our genuine widget. You're not sure what it does, but it's heavy. It looks cool, and it might be magnetic. Please keep that away from the game discs. Okay. So, this thing, don't turn it on. If we switch the switch on it right now, its batteries will die, and that's bad. We don't want that. We need it later. I don't entirely know why we need it later, but I know we need it later. The hull of the pod is an exquisite sheen. Too bad it is destined to remain a monument to your visit. The engines seem to have performed their job well. They will now stand silent for eternity. The pod's windshield is cracked beyond repair. The built-in plasticeel film between the glass layers managed to keep the shield in place, with one minor exception, despite the shocks from the landing, if that's what you want to call it. The distance rises a unique formation of mountains. They look to be hundreds of kilometers away. A ridge of sand helped stop the pod. Taste the planet's surface. Sounds good. Can't do it. We're unable to taste the planet's surface. Can we smell it? No. Okay, well, I mean, surely we'll be fine. Let's just go this way. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. Okay, well, we'll just go. I mean, surely we're fine. I mean, even if it does find us, it's friendly, right? Oh. Whoa! Those big guys pack a powerful appetite. Did you feel the way that thing just chomped right through your skeletal system? That had to hurt. The Grell burps in a solitary satisfaction. He doesn't often get nice warm meals like you. We're dead. Okay, so basically, if you ever go the wrong way, the Grell eats you. Like, if you're going the wrong way, the Grell eats you. If you're going the right way, the Grell doesn't eat you. And you make it. You're fine. And I think the right way is to the right. Yes. Now, we do actually still have to go somewhat quickly here. We can't really dawdle. Oddly enough, a plant grows in isolation spots in this inhospitable environment. We want some. You snag a small cluster of leaves from the gooey plant. It's all gooey. It's gooey. Oh, it's so gooey. Oh, it's so gooey. That stuff sticks worse than Fortnite-old undergarments. It's a good thing your gloves are Tefloid coated. Probably so. A wide selection of skeletal accessories awaits your perusal. Vertebrae, ribs, and who knows what else rest upon the Coronian soil. The average height of this structure looks to be at least 7 meters. Good thing you didn't meet this thing in its heyday. Let's smell the plant. You take a whiff of the plant and find it to be a regrettable experience. However, it does have an aroma reminiscent of a smell-o-vision movie, product of our friend, the polymoss shrub, Nature's Bondo. You vaguely remember something about it having odd adhesive properties. Well, let's taste it. Do that, and you'll never utter another stupid syllable in your life. Second thought. Okay. The game didn't let me kill myself by tasting the plant. I figured it would kill me. There's a nice arm there. There's a whole bunch of extra plant. I don't think we need extra plant. I'm pretty sure just one pickup of the plant is fine. Okay, so while because we're wandering around, we're gonna save the game as, you know, good old wandering. Because legitimately, like, out of the corner of your eye, you spot an object hurtling from a greenish atmosphere toward the parched surface you currently occupy. That's not good. Rats! If the eyes don't deceive, that's a Sarian spider droid. They must have detected the escape pod leaving the Arcadia. The spider droid must have been sent along to settle any unfinished business. After the jarring impact, small panels open through which legs sprout. You recall reading in an old issue of Space Piston magazine that this droid was designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when close proximity to the target has been achieved. Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. How convenient! You've been blown into handy bite-sized chunks. I guess that Space Piston article wasn't fiction. There's nothing quite like stretching out and enjoying the wide open spaces. Okie dokie. Remember when I said we need to hurry? I was not joking. One thing I did forget to do is that we need to use the survival kit. Upon opening the survival kit, you discover a Xenon army knife and a canister of dehydrated water. The can label says Pelvitron Dehydrated Water, H2. All you add is air. Makes 10 gallons. Caution, do not attempt to open or rupture container. Misuse could result in personal injury and or flash flooding. We also have this. It's a Xenon army knife. Yeah, all you add's air. Okay, here's the spider droid. Run, Roger! Run, Roger! So there is a solution to the spider droid problem in here. There's actually 2 solutions to this room, but this is the solution that gets you the most points. You shiver at the sight of the spider droid entering the cave on its spindly legs. The cold metallic body searches for something to get up close and personal with. This could be interesting. Now that was cool. That killed 2 problems with no stones. That is how you deal with it the happy way. I'm not actually sure how you would get to this thing. I don't know how to deal with a spider droid without taking it to the ORAT. The only way I know to do is to take it to the ORAT. This gleaming chunk of ORAT's anatomy is the only visible proof that ORAT ever existed. After the explosion, it's amazing that there's much left. All right, so that's how you would want to do it, like, the right way, right? So now let's go do some wrong ways. Let's go do some wrong stuff. Rats. Okay, so the other way that I imagine you can take care of the spider droid, well, is to blow up. You see those cracks up there? I believe that if we make it walk over those cracks enough, it will fall to its doom. Because remember, it said it's about 7 feet high. I can't... Why won't he go? Dang it. Alright, I'm not going to try to do this too many times. Because this does take a little bit for this thing to show up and become evil and problematic, you know? Jeez. I didn't even manage to actually get away from it that time. Alright, let's just load the original Corona save and just go to deal with the spider droid. That's what I think we should do. We should load the original save on Corona here. And just immediately get our asses in gear to deal with this frickin' spider droid. No. Because we did walk around quite a bit before we went up here. Oh god. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Screw it, screw it, screw it. I think you probably get the idea of what you could do to the spider droid. I will show what that can do in a second. What I will try to do is see if I can do this in the other way before the spider droid shows up. Which is the water solution. So what we can do here, open that up. Well, first off, I mean, Orat is huge and ugly. Of course, your opinion may differ depending on what part of the universe you come from. You also get the impression that he might be quite mean. Well... Oh no! Orat has transformed you into a new piece of recreational equipment. Along with finding this treatment extremely rude, you don't survive it. It's tough to make friends around here. Relax, stretch out, restore. Let's get back to it. There's adventuring to be done. There is. So again, we have seen that there is another way to deal with this. I believe you open this up, and then you take this dehydrated water and you... Orat is always in the mood for a snack. Snatches the can out of the air with... Orat, always in the mood for a snack, snatches the can out of the air with his spacious oral cavity, chews and swallows it. He notices a rumbling deep within his abdomen. And that blows him up. But we only have a score of 44 from that. Because for one, the spider droid's still wandering around. It's too late for that. You'd best jam. But the spider droid, is it not out here? Where's the spider droid? Weird. Okay, it's out here. There it is. I'd say the widening of those cracks is an excellent indication that this thing is not truly a stable unit. And don't you hate the way it makes your brain bounce around like a handball in that spare cranial space? No doubt about it, there's gonna be an accident, or one kind of another, on this shaky piece of calcium-rich matter. You always gotta push things to the limit, don't you? We warned you, but no. You had to just go one more time. Well, just wait till your father gets home. Oh. Man, the planes are loud out there. They are loud out there. Alright, here comes the spider droid. I made it away from this thing at one point. So, and did what you're supposed to do. So... let's just see if I can do it again. Go, Roger. Go, Roger Wilco. Hide behind the rock, Roger Wilco. We get double points. 51 points. Let's go ahead and delete one. Yep. No more droid. Awesome. You reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. Nice. You notice a fine spray of glistening metallic jelly decorating the walls. Pile of skulls lies here, sucked clean by Orat, or was a result of them writing too many adventure games. Oh. Just leave the depressing remnants of the unfortunate explorers alone, will you? There's nothing on the walls that you want or need. All right. We're good here. We have done what we need to do. Okay, so I believe. Let me make sure that I do have the sticky plant. Okay, good. Erosion drilled a small hole into the side of the section of the reverberate. What could be in there? I don't know. We're gonna go check it out. Cautiously, you decide to investigate further. That should teach you not to be messing around in strange holes. And we're dead. Boo. We're dead. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know if you actually have to go up here or not. Honestly, I'm not sure how to get to the next section of the game. Nice slug of water sure would hit the spot right about now. That's probably true. Either this place can sure dehydrate a person. You better get something to drink pretty darn soon. Nah. I don't need to drink it. Fine. Who drinks? Holy antiperspirant, Dehydro Man! The Syrian heat and dryness of this environment sucks your vital fluids from your body. Your mind begins to drift uncontrollably. Mommy? Is that you? Mommy? How come all the other guys in class can do mops and I don't? Merciful for all of us. Mercifully, rather, for all of us. You die before the hallucinations get too hokey. It won't be long before you look like a scaled-down version of the skeletal structure occupying several hectares nearby. Within a few hours, your gaunt corpse will have dried to a crisp. Your powdered remains evenly distributed across the parched terrain by a searing gust. So clearly we need to, open this up and, do we like, or ourselves. That dehydrated water really hit the spot. That should keep you going a bit longer. There we go. Now, am I right about needing to go all the way up here? I have no idea. That looks really suspicious, though, doesn't it? It looks interesting, although hard to tell from where you're standing. It may be a sign. If you got closer, maybe you could read it. Whoa, Roger! Hey, what's the deal here? That elevator doesn't lower, it sucks! Yeah? Stalagmite has obviously been broken loose previously and set back in place. The being responsible, most likely your Coronian counterpart, tried to fool everyone else by using some sticky gunk to hold it together. Like that would actually fool anyone. You flex those incredible muscles you wish you had, but you're barely able to snap loose the previously fractured stalagmite tip. Reminds you of canned oxygen from Spaceballs. Yeah. I can't smell that. Ah, now, why did you have to go and lick the end of that thing? That was terrible. Didn't you get a clue from the nose message? No? There's no nose message. Oh, the stalagmite itself has no smell. However, something adhering to the stalagmite does seem to generate a maggot-gagging aroma. Oh. Well, you know. Hey, one shouldn't attempt to manipulate oneself in a family game. You talk to yourself, and, as usual, learn nothing that you didn't already know. The odor you're producing causes you to regret skipping last month's shower. Better not. You're likely to get a furball. This game. Sierra had a good writing team back at this point. Okay. This doesn't look like it's going to be a problem at all. Clearly. Oh. It's a great monster. I bet he's lonely and just wants to be your friend. Well, I'll be your buddy, but... Oh. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You've been snatched out of existence by the tentacled beast lurking beneath the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. Don't stop now. I'm having so much fun watching you. Oh. Make sure you don't smell bad smells. Okay, so the answer to this is not super hard. You come in here and you grab up your sticky plant and you use your sticky plant. And it gets stuck. It's a great monster. At the moment, he is stuck on something. Fortunately, not you. It smells great. I don't think you want to get that close. Again, maybe you do. Oh, it's okay. He's stuck. Okay. It's an odd closed door with no apparent mechanism for opening it. This is a pulsating steam geyser. You are unable to open the door by hand. I wouldn't touch that directly. It's hot. No amount of screaming will open this door. It smells pretty much like a strange door, which has stood next to the sulfur-spewing geyser for a long period of time. You get a whiff of sulfur in the steam-heated air. It tastes like rotten Krebel eggs. Yes, a good steam cleaning might seem in order right now, considering all the things you've dragged over it lately. It's the facial peel that is of concern. We take that stalagmite we got, and we stab it in the geyser. That opens the door. Why? I don't freaking know, but it does. You gaze intently at the greenish pool of liquid, the first real sign of moisture on the planet. The pool seems to have no bottom. The gentle dripping has a soothing effect on your frazzled nerves. A small plume of mist rises as each drop hits the pool's surface. Well, what could be bad about this, guys? This is easy. Come on, we got green goo. We'll just. Oh my lord! Well, Scott, looks like Roger's done it again. It sure does, Mark. Let's run that one through again with the aid of our new How He Blew It cam, TM, and Chalkboard, TM. I have to say that carefully, Mark. Every time we mention something with a trademark or copyright, the lawyers come out to feed. Instant replay! Now this is where Roger makes the fatal move. And we can all see the results of that mistake. I don't know about you, Scott. Personally, I'd like to know exactly what I'm messing with before I actually mess with it. I guess you'll know better next time. Ouch. It's Scott and Mark. Who else? Sure, you've died a few deaths before, but this one really burns you. Planets are depending on you. Seeing you do stuff like this is definitely making them nervous. It's Space Quest for you, man. It's Space Quest. You lean over the pool to get a good solid whiff, and whoa! Talk about clean sinuses! That's right. You have no head. That darn pool must be filled with acid. You obviously can't go on living that way. If you try to taste it, the same thing happens. You lean over to get a drink, and you have no head. There's nothing to do with the green deal. It was just there to kill you. Alright. The beam seems to form some sort of electronic barrier across the path. There are two metal units here which appear to be emitting beams of energy. I'm sure it's fine, right? Oh. Well, Scott, looks like Roger's done it yet another time. It sure seems that way. For those who might have missed that last move by Roger, or if, like me, you just want another look at it, let's roll it again. Instant replay! You've got to give some high marks for truly fine execution. Let have to give it a strong 9.8. You found quite a number of forms to transform yourself into. This is the first time you've been wafer style. So yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. This is bad. I believe I know the answer to this, though. I believe you take the remember, this is reflective glass. It's that highly reflective piece of broken cockpit glass. So if you somehow didn't pick up the glass because you didn't see it or you didn't think to pick it up, you couldn't do this and you would be stuck. You'd have to restart the game. You have quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying and fusing it into a state of inoperability. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, there's a lot of missed content if you, Can I just use, like, the number buttons? Function keys, maybe? Okay, F1 brings up this screen. I would have thought that it would have just been numbers. Oh, I can use the keyboard to move. Oh, I see, but it's like the old, it controls exactly like the old games, where if I push right, he just starts going right until I push it again. Okay, so this is a spot where it's really easy to die and kind of difficult in a lot of ways to not die. Honestly, we might as well just save over green goo. So it's fine. We'll just walk on through. Okay, maybe not. You are unpleasantly surprised by a drop of searing acid which bores its way to your feet. Now that's some seriously deep pain. Or maybe that would have made the spider droid thing easier to run from. Oh, the controls with the keyboard? Possibly. Okay. We're through. That's actually a lot harder in the original version. The original version is a lot more, like, specific. Like, you have to, like, really time it pretty well. In this version, it's much more just kind of like, it's much more forgiving. You just kind of click on through. To be honest. I've seen that screen specifically done on the original. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange unknown force has taken over. A massive holographic image appears before you. It begins to speak. Zjo Ivu Save. Jau Wilmsek Gestoven. Our Rinpan Manjef Perger. Inquadigder der Papti or Ferdum. As an apparent result of your inability to understand the alien tongue, it has sent you back to the surface. You need some kind of help with that. Okay, so we actually can understand it. I didn't save after walking through the green goo though. That's okay. We will go to do it again. Easy peasy. Remember how we have an inventory item that I said the batteries will die on if we flip the switch and just leave it on? Well, remember that we are Janitor sub Extraordinaire and we don't know what the fuck anything does. This is some sort of gadget. You're not exactly sure what it does, but it has a switch. You switch the gadget on, and it makes a Star Trek communicator sound. It's a universal translator. It begins to speak. So, you have found your way to my hollowed chamber. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. Yup. In other words, you're on the Leather Express, slapping the dogs, pounding the sand. You'd kill for a fine ride. You are obviously in need of transportation. Yeah. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. Okay. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence that of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. Bring to me evidence of the beast Orat's demise, and we'll talk. You noticed, huh? Well, I have that. You drop the Orat part to the ground. The vision is silent as the dainty morsel splats to the dry soil. You are startled by a rumbling. Suddenly, an oddly shaped door comes into view and slowly opens. I think it's the ba 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 ba. I think it's actually that, is what I think it is. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. Oh. In we go. Okay. When you step through, the door slides closed with a faint hissing sound. You are alone in a large room full of strange equipment. Please, don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Corona. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is unimportant to you, however. We have promised you transportation. It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately 1.5 meters above the traveling surface. It's very important because of Grell. Grell and his like dwell in caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Corona called Vlent's Flats. You can make further travel arrangements there. I am sorry this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. And we're left here. This place is most interesting indeed. A mixture of both old and new technologies makes you wonder about its origin, or at least about its tech support. On one side of the chamber is a primitive steam generator. Its pistons pounding rhythmically turn steam into useful energy. On the other side is what appears to be a computer console. There's nothing visible on the computer screen. This must be the chair you sit in to operate the computer. From the looks of these pipes, even the computer is powered by steam. Okay. You might need to insert a data cartridge for this thing to work. So, this is the first instance of needing to use the data cartridge. This computer is a cartridge reader. We can finally figure out what the heck is on this cartridge. Whoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Vohal. I am a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Star Lab Arcada. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sarians may have learned of our mission. Oh. If my fear proves true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. What? The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sarians. Encoded within this cartridge are all the plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard it with your life, and return it to the Zedon ruling body as quickly as possible. Important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution to activate it. One must enter the code 9588. Really should write that down. 9588. A 5-minute time will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. 9588. Very, very important. As it just said, you need to put the cartridge into the Star Generator and put in the code. Take the cartridge back from the computer. If you leave the cartridge in the computer, you cannot beat the game. It's very important that you remember to take the cartridge out. Take it with you. If you don't, you lose. As described, it is a sand skimmer, and it looks like it has skimmed quite a bit of sand in its time. On it is a panel which has a small readout, currently dark, and a keyhole with a key in it. The skimmer doesn't appear to activate by voice. See if there's a key. You note with satisfaction that the skimmer smells exactly like you'd expect it to. Raw skimmer is not one of your favorite dishes. These people of Corona sure are odd-looking lot. You can't pin it down, but you're sure something is different about them. Really? I don't know. I'm gonna get in the skimmer. So, this is the game's only arcade sequence. This section is an arcade sequence. Would you like to play or skip this sequence? You can play or skip this sequence. We will play it just to show it off at least a little bit. Late warning. The big rock cuts you no slack. Thanks, game. I didn't even get a chance to like, think about what I was doing. Wilco. Oops! Had the darn thing in reverse. Hope nobody saw that. So I can move it with the keyboard. That's what I'm doing. You can use the mouse as well, but... This is actually really hard. It's one of the reasons why you can skip it. We have 87 out of 100 points. Out of 201. 87 points. God, it's so hard. Ow! We can only take 2 more of those small rocks and then we're dead anyways. Or we can just hit another large one. Ooh. I'll probably end up skipping this, but I'll give it a couple more goes. Always with the reverse. Can I save like right now while I'm on my way out? I think so. Welcome, Cobalt. Welcome to Space Quest. Damn it. There's the settlement. We can see it. It's coming. It seems like staying in a corner is actually like the better option. Dang it. Like the game's gonna send stuff at you in the corner, but like you just go out of the corner and then back in. And you're fine. Ow. Okay, we only have 2 more hits. We're okay for now. We're okay. Oh, we're not okay. Oh god, yes. This is the point. This is Sierra. This is the point and click. Looks like you hit me up with a message on. I'd have to alt tab this to do anything outside of the game. So let me check here. Okay, I'm just gonna reply to you with this. I'll get back to you a little later with what Butters and my plans are. It's way too early for me to really know what he wants to do for food and when he's gonna be available and stuff like that. So we're gonna skip the arcade sequence. By skipping, you don't have to do anything. You can't do anything. Notice I just have the wait timer, and it just kind of all the rocks come on the sides, and we just get there. And you get there way faster, too. The arcade sequence is hard. Okay. Maybe you could try playing the arcade sequence next time. Hey, I did try. Okay. Sheesh. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely in Vlent's Flats. And just in time, too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It will take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It is semi-bleak at best. An odd-looking fellow is lounging against the wall of a nearby building, watching you with a great deal of interest. Uh-oh. So, first off, notice the Enterprise shuttle. Hello? Say, pal, couldn't help noticing your skimmer. It's a genuine 86 Pleiades GL. I'm looking everywhere for one of these babies. How'd you like to unload it for the unheard of price of $25 or so? No way! Fine, be that way. Okay. Remember when we were told, when we first started this thing, when we were looking at it, that it has keys? Remember to take the keys. You remove the skimmer's key from its dashboard. If we had not done that, then when we come back out of the bar, our skimmer would be gone. Oh boy. There are a couple of non-galactic looking humanoids cranking out some unfamiliar sounding tunes. They seem interested solely in the music they are performing. These guys in the original version are like the Blues Brothers, I believe, but they got changed, I guess because of copyright issues for the remake. This character kind of reminds you of a cute, fluffy little kitten when you were a kid. Blech. Except that he weighs about 400 kilos and has a foot-long razor-sharp claws with a bad attitude. Oh. This character looks like an economy-sized version of your Uncle Buck's toupee. Some strange blue dude is currently monopolizes the Slots of Death machine. It appears to be an electronic slot machine. You must be getting dizzy. You're seeing triple. Because she has 3 boobs, get it? This guy appears to have blown in from Santa Cruz. A fine example of his species. Whatever that is. Cute little purple guys. They sure can put away the brew. Well, let's have a seat. Let's talk to this one. Excuse me, my good man. I would like a drink. I'll get it. I'll get to you in just a sec. So what's your beef, Junior? Want a beer? Costs 2 buckazoids. No. We don't have enough money to have enough beers. Stop bothering me already. We need some money. We don't have any money. We need money. If I recall correctly. Yep. Here he comes. Okay, buddy. You're driving hard, Falcon. This is my final offer, and I'm only making it because I see you need it pretty bad. I'll make it 30 buckazoids, and I'll throw in this swell jetpack. It was previously owned by a little old Thark who only flew it back and forth to Feeble Hut on Sunday. It works great in 0 gravity. You'll love it. Do I have a deal? Do we have a deal? It's a deal. Right. Glad we could do business. Just take that. I'll just take that key, thank you kindly. In addition, I'd like you to have these coupons good for discounts and free merchandise from some of our local merchants. As a representative of the Flats Chamber of Commerce, I hope you enjoy our visit to our friendly little community. All right. Now, we are the proud owner of a used jetpack, real used. Hey kids, this bar coupon is good for 5 buckazoids and a free Coronian ale. Whoa. This coupon gives you 20% discount at Droids Be Us near you. How helpful. These suckers have the highest droid prices in this universe. You have 33 buckazoids. Nice. Well, let's go into the Rocket Bar. On stage are 2 heavily bearded gents and a relatively clean-shaven drummer. They're one of the hottest bands in the quadrant. They're different. Let's just save over uh-oh, shall we? I'm not. I'm trying to sit at the bar. I'd like to redeem this coupon for 5 buckazoids and a free beer. I'm busy. Wait your turn. Here's your 5 buckazoids and your free beer. It tastes better than it smells. Thank goodness. Another one would be nice. So, come here often? Get out of my face, Pinky. You've decided she's not your type. Heck, she's not even your species. Can I offer you a milk bone? You inquire in an attempt to be friendly. You decided you just can't make friends with everybody. Yo, how about a refill? I'll get you in just a second. What's your beef, Junior? Want another drink? There you go. Ah, yes. That hits the spot. Just one more should do it. Yo, how about a refill? Here you go. As you step in over there of the odd brews, you overhear someone in the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through sector CC. Don't forget that. When I spot this blip on the scanner. Sector CC. Yeah, okay. So I head toward it, you see, and right there in front of me sits the Delta. It's just sitting there. My heart start hyper warping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out there. So I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light. You see, and just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I never seen anything like it. I'm on the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. Well, that sounds like our specific problem, doesn't it? Sector CC. Yo, how about a refill? I'm busy. It's your turn. Switch beef, Junior. Want another drink? Absolutely. You feel a strange tingling sensation. The taste of the beer doesn't seem to be bothering you so much now. How about a refill? Oh! Lean maggot. Oh my, you're starting to feel a bit unstable. He appears to have died. Wow, that one's low. They must be flying the jets right now. I apologize if you can hear the air show. There's nothing I can do about that. Listen, Mac. I shouldn't serve you anymore. You're sledged. You better go sleep it off or something before you start making a public display of yourself. Give me another one, you jerk. Here you go. Whoa! You wisely, although somewhat belatedly, decided to heed the bartender's advice. Oh boy, Roger. You stagger out of the bar after ignoring the bartender's advice. You're so sledged that you don't even notice that you're about to become prime prey for the many parasitic life forms in the area. You quickly pass out due to your low Coronian ale tolerance. While your body tries to sleep it off, you lose every possession you own. Soon your body is stripped for parts. Obviously, you don't make it through the night. Oh boy. So, now that we have the Sector CC information, we're done. We get up, we walk away. And clearly, we go talk to this guy. Hi, name's Roger Wilco. What's yours? I'm sometimes called Speaker to Cartoons, and sometimes Flayer of Soft Pink Mammals. Mind if I sit down? Buzz off, monkey boy. Could be Rideau Fleas Shampoo, or just really manly aftershave. The thought of your tongue laid out in 4 neat slices of luncheon meat puts this idea right out of your head. Oh. Well. Whoa. You can probably hear that, I bet. Let's sniff this guy. Pretty much like wet dog. She smells as great as she looks, but maybe a little less green. Ah, the heady fragrance of you de banana slug. Most extraterrestrials won't do that on the first date. Maybe you should just listen to them. You left your slug recipes in your other pair of pants. Well, clearly, I mean, like, come on, what is it? Some kind of, like, death slots? I mean, please. Death slots. Right. Sure. We're fine. We can win. We'll win. Don't even worry about it. Well, yeah. Let them roll. Suck methane. Oh, we got this. Not even a problem.
Good morning, Frimbozoid, banana fanagobana.
Thank you so much for the 50 bits. Holy moly. Good morning. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You lose, homeboy. Oh. Oh. Luck's turn has cost you dearly. As your dust particles gradually drift across Corona's barren landscape, you reflect upon the irony of your fate. Many was the time you swept and dumped piles of dust very similar to your current state. No. Don't gamble. But what we do need to do is make money. And the money we can make very easily. We need to pull out the magnet and use it on the machine. Yes, we need to cheat. Oh, hey, ships. You win 60. You have 91. Yeah, Danny did play some of the space quests. Danny and Ross mostly played King's Quest, though. But Danny played through... He played the original version of this, though, not the VGA remake. This is the VGA remake of the first game. He played the original one. But another Let's Player that I like has played the VGA remake, and I've watched it. And he's also played through the rest of the series, too. So, I have a pretty decent knowledge, especially of the first game. I know pretty much exactly what to do in this game. Which is good, because this game is really easy to put yourself into a completely unwinnable state. We're not getting the big rolls. We need the big rolls. We need ships and galaxies. Not cherries. Stop giving me cherries. Cherries are the lowest win on the board. This is where if you were trying to do like a speed run, this is where your run would come to die. Because you would need this to give you good luck at giving you the good rolls, which I'm not getting. You can only win so much out of this thing before it explodes. But I believe we need 300 Buckazoids. I could be wrong, though. We might not need that much. But I think we need 300 Buckazoids. Like 320 or something like that. You step back nervously as the overheated slot machine begins to sputter and smoke. Wow, I guess you overheated the poor old thing. Sure did. Oh. Ouch! That hurt! You're standing next to the protective barrier encircling Flint's Flats. Due to the fact that you are land-based, you are not able to pass. Oh. Okay, good, Elsa's just sleeping through this. I want to pass. Ow! I want to pass! Ow! I want to pass! Ow! Yikes. Looks like you hit that force field one too many times. Not only did it burn every follicle of hair from your sleek frame, but your aorta, if you could see it, now resembles the end of a red celery stalk. I guess we're not going anywhere. This appears to be a long-range shuttle, perhaps from a large starship. It looks vaguely familiar somehow. This ship is a real classic, a Wallwood Warp Blaster ZX with the original paint job. You've only seen these on old postcards. The sign is very unusual. It looks as though the whole building has been constructed around the wreckage of a crashed starship. Or maybe the traffic around here is just really awful. There's a rounded structure here with a door on one side. It's typical of some of the prefab structures constructed in the frontier areas years ago. I believe we can walk this way. We just need to actually walk this way. There we go. Back of the bar looks about as dingy as the front did. Well, remember what this is, folks. There's a strange pile of fine white powder here. It has a strange burnt smell to it. Well, first, let's do what you're supposed to do with it. Searching through the pile of dust, you find 9 Buckazoids. Nice. We didn't even get points for that. I'm beginning to understand you a little better now. You snort some of the powder and feel a pain like that of 1,000 Krebel mites feasting on your nasal membranes. You won't want to be doing that again. No way! That's all it has to say about tasting the dust. Remember what that is. So, once more, copyright claims came down and forced them to change things. This used to be, in fact, exactly as it looks. Droids are us. That is what it used to be. That is what it was planned to be and what it was going to be. Copyright is a bitch. They were forced to change it, so they changed it to Droids Be Us. The B, you could tell, used to be an R, but they turned the R graphic upside down and rounded it to make it into a backwards B. Actually, they might have just drawn a line along the bottom. I think that's all they did. They just drew a line along the bottom, and that's why it's a backwards B. The sign says all sales final in 1,438 languages. It's a robot that seems to be saying, buy me, take me home. Actually, I just realized something I haven't done. Hold on. Some sort of gadget. You're not sure exactly what it does, but it has a switch. You switch the gadget off to conserve its energy. There we go. We should be fine. Big.
Hey, as long as it works, am I right?
Yep. It's only got to be. It only has to be like 20% different or 25% different or whatever for it to pass and be just fine. So, copyright's dumb. This is the Droids BS storefront. They sell droids for all purposes. Alright, well, let's go in. I don't know if we need to have our universal translator on for this or not. Greetings, sir. Allow me to show you our fine line of robots, otherwise known as droids. We have a wide variety of work-saving, life-enhancing, shiny new factory-fresh technological wonders of modern engineering wizardry. However, I can see that we would be more, interested in our line of economy-priced used robots, wouldn't we? Please observe our robot's preview screen. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. You may notice that some of these are huge references. They're like, it's reference to city in here. The Sucks 9000. Yikes, it's an Ultron 17. The only robot bad enough to go head-to-head with an Arnoid 1000 Exterminator. You note with relief that he appears to be out of commission, at least temporarily. Reference a clock! Like some sort of gigantic diaphragm? It's an upgrade option for the Arnoid series. It's capable of crushing a person's skull. Very useful if you're in that line of work. The sales bug appears to be a Cadenarian race of renown. A race of renown for their predatory sales techniques. You decide to count your fingers once you've completed your transaction. Yes, so right there was a Dalek from, I'll try to stop it on ones that are big. So this one, yep. The view screen shows pictures of droids currently available in your rather limited price range. You got the Rock 2000, the Nav 201. This is what we actually need to buy. We need to buy the Nav 201. So that, I believe, is also a droid from... This is a robot from... either Lost in Space or... The Doctor. I can't think of the name of the show right now. Right? Isn't it? That's a mech warrior. I don't know what the mech is, but yeah, I think it's a the original Lost in Space robot. This is a mech warrior from Mech Warrior. This is also Lost in Space robot, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what this is, but it's gotta be something. It's a Mirage. Oh, we need our money out. Dang it, I wanted the Sucks. A Dalek. It just literally says Dalek. Do you want to buy a Dalek? Well, here you go. Here's a Dalek. 316 Buckazoids. The FB001. Pardon me, sir, for saying so, but you don't appear to have enough money for our purchase now, do we? You can fill out one of our credit applications, although I seriously doubt that you would qualify. Do I need to talk to you about it? Ah, this model is one of my personal favorites. It was produced exclusively for Droids BS by a small planet who use these mechanical warriors to fight their battles. That race killed themselves off, however, and spare parts are nearly impossible to find. Don't bother haggling. This one's worth 55 Buckazoids for the parts alone. That'd be 46 Buckazoids with a coupon. Oh, we have a coupon. Hold on. We need the coupon. We have that. Very good, sir. This coupon entitles you to a reduction of 20% in the price of any of our fine previously owned droids. Where's the Gundam? I believe there is one. Although maybe not, because I think this is... I don't know that this is going to reference much... It might reference some Japanese stuff, but I'm not sure. This model was originally designed as a family companion for those on long space vacations. Lost in Space. However, the manufacturer had to discontinue it due to psychological disorder. Whenever it gets excited, it waves its arms around wildly and yells, "Danger! Danger!" If you can live with the paranoia, though, it makes a great babysitter. And if you've got kids, you'll appreciate a low price of 698 Buckazoids. $5.59. Coupon. Well, we can't buy that. The Mirage. Ah, yes. A truly beautiful piece of machinery. Although a handsome machine, this robot has a habit of killing people without any real reason. What? I'd love to sell you one, but every last one I had was snapped up by a movie director from New Japan 4. Sorry. Oh. Oh, dude, here it is. The brand name says it all. Sucks is a major manufacturer of refrigerators, dishwashers, and someday even time machines. I just happen to have one of these in stock. It's been completely reconditioned since its regrettable accident that took the lives of... But of course, you wouldn't want to hear about it. Yes, this dandy compact unit goes for a mere 29 buckazoids, 23 with coupon. You can't go wrong when it sucks! You can't go wrong when it sucks. Oh no. Oh, dang it. Well, I guess we'll talk to him about the rest of them. These are really some of the most useful all-purpose robots around, and extremely good with children. Of course, they're all in hibernation this time of the century. I could let you have him for just 875 buckazoids. This was one of my better bodyguard models, and it also doubled as a radial arm saw. If it had one fault, it was probably a tendency to be overzealous, and it's no longer available except for demolition purposes. His memory isn't the best, so I'll let you have him for just 512 buckazoids. 410 with coupon. Oh man. These robots have a bad attitude. You've got to keep them in line or they'll walk all over you. Well, maybe you shouldn't consider buying this particular model. What? Why not? I want it. Oh. Shit, I just bought the nav, which is what I'm supposed to buy. This is the boring one. Hold on. We don't want this. This is what you're supposed to buy. There we go. We bought ourselves a Sucks 9000. It was only 29 buckazoids. Come on. Like, what a steal. Hello, sir. Your new robot will be here in a moment. Oh, there. What a beaut. What a beaut. Oh. Oh my, another shredded customer. I suppose someone will be upset about this. Why do I bother? You seem to have had trouble maintaining your composure, not to mention your molecular structure. Get yourself together. Fortunately, you're the universe's only hope. Alright. Don't buy a Sucks. Sucks 9000 is not a good idea. These little robots are perfect for gardening chores, and they don't mind at all if they're away on space missions for centuries. Yes, sir, they may look like Kleenex boxes, but they're built to run a long time. And quiet? You bet. 999 buckazoids? Holy crap. This model has had a bad rap. Unearned, mind you. They're just a wee bit too ambitious is all. And who of us isn't? It's quite an endearing quality, actually. However, we're fresh out of them right now. Nobody seems to survive long enough to trade them in. Oh. It's probably not good. I ended up buying the Nav 201 again. Well, okay. That's fine. There's a robot in there that you can buy that comes in a bunch of boxes. And if you try to put the boxes together, they explode. And you die. Well, there he is, sir. programmed to follow you around like a whimpering little puppy dog. How humiliating. This is the robot we need. Your new pilot droid appears to be a bit dinged up, but functional. You hope that he knows more about piloting a spaceship than you do. This robot is a very old model. Somehow he looks tired and depressed. Although small, the NAP 201 is surprisingly heavy. You don't think you'll be able to lift it. The droid emits a cheerful chirp. It has nothing further to say right now. Fortunately, you bought it as a pilot, not a conversationalist. There's nothing like the smell of a new used droid. Like many things in your experience, it looks better than it tastes. I'm sure it does. Oh, man. It's awfully small, but also much older than you. Actually, this ship is not bad looking. It appears to be a Dralian cruiser. They have a reputation for quickness and reliability. Well. Oh, we have too many saves. Too many saves. We'll delete a few. Okay. I'ma get in. There's a saying in these parts. You don't touch a ship that isn't yours, you don't die. Okay. It's over here. Oh, the barrier. Howdy, bucko! Can I interest you in one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. This one, for instance, is just your speed, or style, that is. This is quite a unique little unit. Never been flown over Mach 3. It was owned by a little old lady from Glancerdrum. You have to fly it to believe it, and she can be yours for only 99 buckazoids. One-time offer only. Talk to me, friend! Impossible to miss is the incredibly rotund owner, Tiny. The jaw jockey is most certainly an unusual looking being. He looks very much like a fish who has swallowed its fishbowl. You are standing near one of Tiny's used spacecraft. Upon closer inspection, they appear to have quite a few kilolight years on them. So how about it, partner? Can I interest you in anything here? Can we do business or what? I'm at your service. Talk to me, Chief. I'll tell you, old buddy, 99 buckazoids, as slow as I can go on this baby. You know what? I need a spaceship. And that one surely looks space-worthy. The buckazoids are yours, my friend. I tell you, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. Keys are in her. If you don't have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. Been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Well, good luck. Come again. You proudly climb into your new used spacecraft. There's definitely something unique about it. You turn the key excitedly. Uh-oh. Oh god! Drat! Where did Mom and Dad go wrong? You be the judge. Oh. That all just auto-skipped. Basically... Yeah, I can't even... I got a couple other fine ships just to the north of here. What do you say, sport? Shall we go give him a gander? Basically, he gives us a refund of like 70 some odd buckazoids and a 20% off coupon, so we can buy, but only in credit for his place. So we have 181 buckazoids. I don't know why that auto skipped, but it did. Okay, let's take a look at those beauties. Now just take a gander at these beauties, sport. If you see one you like, just give a hoot. I'll stand right over here. No pressure. Absolutely none. Well. Clearly. Can we do business or what? I'm at your service. Don't let appearances fool you. This baby may be a relic. I mean, classic. But she's as dependable as the day we got her. And just think, you'll be the only one in the quadrant with one. I guarantee it. She's a beaut, isn't she? Little baby can do a spin around the planet in just under an hour. Look at the lines in that bodywork. They just don't make them like this anymore, you know what I mean? She's a real bargain at 185 buckazoids. Of course, minus your 70 buckazoid credit, that would come to 115 buckazoids. Do I need to, like, use the buckazoids on the one I want to buy? So I think you made a wise decision. Keys are in her, don't hesitate. Nice. This is the one. Darn the luck! You've crashed in the dunes and ended your life. Various inhabitants of the Gronian Desert are now feasting on your remains. Guess that wasn't such a hot purchase. Oh. Well, unfortunately, I didn't save after I did that, so we'll just up the speed. Oh, meow. Oh boy. Chinese used spaceships. Well, geez, guy. Seems it's developed some minor malfunction since we acquired it. We did have a small micrometeoroid shower the other day. Maybe that was it. Yeah, that was probably it. Much as I'd like to, I can't refund your money. Company policy. It's out of my hands. However, I can give you 70 buckazoids credit for any other ship in our fine line of used spacecraft. Look around, see what you like. Well, there's a man with a good eye. This here is the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line. Handles like a charm. Perfect for crews in the asteroid fields. And she's got all the thrust a guy could need. I tell you, she's an outright steal at 214 buckazoids. Of course, minus your 70 buckazoid credit, that would come to 144 buckazoids. Alright. Let's lower the speed back down. Save our ship file. And let's pay the man for the ship that he clearly can sell. My sole purpose is to make you happy. I tell you, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. Keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about it. Alright. Been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. It's a good thing you've already got a pilot droid, because you need one to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. Once you're seated snugly in the ship's compact cockpit, the robot moves into position and you press the load button. Hey, wait a minute! Where do you think you're going with my ship? He may or may not have just had a... Oh? What's that? We aren't gonna get to know what that is for a long time. I would need to play several more games in the series before we get to know what that is. Not even a joke. We have achieved escape velocity. It might help if you tell me where we are going. Please indicate our destination on the touchpad in front of you. This is the game's second copyright protection. Once more, we have one of these things where we have to look it up in the manual in order to know where to go. And we have to have gotten the information about where to go as well. So... I don't care, dude. It doesn't matter to you. We can go to CES, Cosmic Electronics Show, on Redicube 3. I just love seeing all those new big shiny robots. You can buy me a companion. Course is plotted. Stand by for warp speed. Oh boy. We're going to an electronics show. Oh no, we're headed straight for an asteroid belt. Those unexpected asteroid belts will get you every time. Now you know why your ship is, or was, the only one in this sector. Get a life, restore, or let's try to do this right. Okay, anyways, we need to go to Sector CC. That air show is very loud. There we go. Okay, I'm plotting our course. Course is plotted. Stand by for warp speed. I'm just curious, do you guys hear the big thundering booms in the background of the air show? I don't know if the microphone's picking it up or not. Okay. Sensors indicate a large ship in this sector. I wonder who it could be. We'll continue to scan for an ID. It's the ship that attacked us at the very beginning. Whoa! That's a Sarian battlecruiser. We better stand off. If we get any closer, they'll detect us for sure. Then we'll be space bottom. Well, let's head on out of here, okay, boss? This is where you can literally make a choice to just run away and end the game right then and there. If you say okay, the game's just over. But we're gonna say no. As you exit the ship, you carefully slide the jetpack on your back. You're floating in space just outside the biggest darn spaceship you've ever seen. You see a door. Perhaps it is a way in. Perhaps so. It appears to be a standard airlock. There is a handle off to the side. You're next to a large hatch in the side of this ship. It's a handle. It's you, Roger Wilco. Well, let's taste things. Not through your helmet. Oh. Alright. Well, let's go over and use the handle. Alright, our jetpack did not make it. As expected, we are in danger. Your overheating jetpack lies smoking on the floor. You hope that it doesn't explode. You don't want to go near it. It may explode. True, it might. Seems to be some sort of special door control panel. Requires some sort of special key card, which you obviously don't have. It appears to be a decontamination unit, something like the ones used to zap Andromeda and cockroaches aboard the Arcada. You wonder what it's here for. Who knows? Oh, here's someone right now. Alert, alert, organic contamination detected in airlock. Oh. Those laser shots are incredibly effective, as your body will attest. Being in plain sight probably didn't help you much. Sure didn't. Okay, so we need to get out of the way. Oh yeah, you got jets flying overhead right now. Just wait. Here it comes. You missed a golden opportunity while that door was open. Oh well. What's new? All alone and by yourself, you grow incredibly hungry and begin sampling your own body parts, finding that you have absolutely no taste. Like we didn't already know that. You end up shriveling away to nothing and dying in the process. Okay. I get it. I get it. You don't have to be mean, game. I get it. Get back there. Okay. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Wait for it. Go, Roger Wilco. Okay. This trunk is unremarkable in every way. How many points do we have? 161 out of 201. Alright, we were able to push the trunk. Nice. You really don't want to put your mouth on that. Oh. 2 enormous storage vaults take up one whole wall of the room. Air shaft protrudes from the wall above your head. It's covered by a vent grill. Your hands by themselves are incapable of opening it. Well, we have something that should be able to open it. There we go. I believe we want to go this way. With a mighty, wimpy kick, you manage to hurt your foot. However, the vent grill opens. Okay. We are here. We are probably in more danger, I would assume. Behind the glass door of the machine, you can see a load of dirty Sarian uniform components. Okay, well, we could definitely go in there. Something. We won't. That's fine. We'll just walk on out. Oh. Blammo! Those pulsary pistols sure are effective little weapons. Even after it kills you, your meat continues to cook to a nice golden brown. Try not to get shot in the future. Even if your life isn't worth much, think about the rest of the universe. Wow. Uh-oh, you hear someone coming. Oh, jeez. Nice. Darn static clinging. Hey, look at that. By the most amazing stroke of luck, you've traded your extremely conspicuous Xenon spacesuit for a Sarian officer's uniform, complete with helmet. Searching the pockets of your newly found disguise, you find a number of possessions you were packing has been greatly reduced. In fact, lost in that limbo void to where socks and baseballs disappear is everything but the data cartridge. So we have nothing but the cartridge anymore. That's it. All of our stuff is gone. You close your eyes in hopes your death will be quick, but to your surprise, the guards do not notice you. In fact, you think your uniform is that of a high-ranking Sarian officer worthy of sucking up to. Cool! Frickin' sweet, dude! It's just another one of those ugly Sarian guards. Halt! No one is allowed access to the captain's personal escape pod. In fact, come to think of it, I'm not even sure the captain has access to the captain's personal escape pod. Wait, I had something to say apparently? Yeah, okay, sure, bud. Just don't tax those green brain cells. Alright. This is a part of the game where I don't know exactly where to go and what to do. Looks like a great place to curl up, take a nap. Too bad you're in such a hurry. Yeah, that's what I figured. These egg-shaped lights, if that's what they are just another example of the rather whimsical designs you've observed on this ship. For ugly, smelly, green, planet-destroying murderers, the Sarians appear to have a great sense of aesthetics. Alright, well, let's go this way. Hello? How you doing, son? Son, sir? Chills run down your spine as you realize he has no concept of the word son. It looks like some kind of cartridge reader. Maybe the cartridge you have will work in it. I mean, maybe? This seems like a bad idea. Okay, it lets you get the information from the cartridge again. So you don't have to do it back on that other computer like I did it before. You can get the info again here out of the cartridge. Interesting. I didn't know that. Do 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 do. Why is their starship designed kind of like a frickin' maze? Their starship is fairly maze-like. Vast amounts of energy. We're on the lower level of one of the hallways of the Deltar. Oh. That, I believe, is the star generator. But in case you didn't notice, this is danger. This is the biggest, toughest, not to mention ugliest, Sarian guard you have ever seen. At present, he is diligently guarding the star generator from intruders such as yourself. He's wearing some sort of gadget on his belt, but from where you are, from here, you can't tell what its purpose might be. If you touch him, he might touch you back. This is a guy of few words, none of them for you. Well, he can't possibly. He's in the way. Okay. So we need some kind of way to deal with it. Fair enough. Let's go this way. Room at the ready. The cleaning droid waits for something useful to do. You give the cleaning droid a shove. It appears to be in standby mode and doesn't bulge. The heady scent of petroleum dilates and cerium refuse titillates your nostrils. You can't be serious. Oh, I'm serious. I have to lick everything. Come on. Of course I'm serious. You really think I'm not serious, game? I want to lick everything in this game. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, welcome to the weapons dispensary. I guess I've got an IQ of 5,000, but they feel like I'm only good enough to fetch weapons like some whimpering puppy dog. You'll have to show me your ID card so I can scurry off and fetch your weapon. Why they don't just wire me into the ship's systems so I would know who you are without an ID card is beyond even my supreme intellect. Oh. I don't have an ID card. Where do we get an ID card? Alright. We're not in like any kind of like immediate danger. I'm gonna up the walking speed here. Let's see. I didn't find a use for like this area over here, so let's see if I can figure out what it might be for. Yeah, see, like, it seems like we're gonna need to get over here somehow. It's a panel of lights. One of those gruesome red-suited Syrians is patrolling the hallways, looking for intruders to toast. Maybe we go... Old fabric softener sheets rest on the floor here. Hey, there's an ID card also. Damn it. Well, there it is. It fell out of the frickin' uniform. I didn't see it on the ground. That's my bad though. Go, Roger Wilco. We can do it. Okay. I need to slow the game back down for this. Because, as is usual, we are in danger. We're always in danger in this game. Oh, how clever. You have an ID card. And my, what an lovely photo of a pre-proto organic biped you have too. I guess I'll use my vast resources to fetch your silly weapon for you. Please wait here if you can handle such a simple command. Well, we clearly can't, because now that he's gone, we come on over here, and it looks like a gas grenade. Well, I'll have one of those. You can only carry one grenade at a time. You don't have time to stop and touch all this neat stuff. You got a galaxy to save. Yeah, I'm sure I do. This is a storeroom where you get a great deal of the Deltar's weaponry is kept. Various other weapons are firmly secured to the exterior of the small structure. On the counter in front of the storeroom is a loose gas grenade. Alright. Clearly it's alright. We'll just head back over here. Oh dear, you carbon-based life forms can be so annoying. Even something with your incredibly low intelligence should know not to enter a restricted area. I guess I'll have to destroy you to prevent you from reproducing more of your kind. Thank you for playing Space Quest 1. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all of your people to a horrible death at the hands of the Sarians. You quickly glance about the room to see if anyone saw your silly mistake. Better luck next time. Elsa's asleep, so I think we're good. I don't think anybody saw me do that. I think it's fine. I'll just do it right this time. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Then you gotta reclose it so that he doesn't know. Because if you just leave it open, he comes back out and is like, why is that open? Thanks for the gun. You carbon-based life forms are so annoying. My counterpart at Ulink's Flats on Corona told me about this one pesky humanoid in a grungy blue spacesuit who just kept pestering him. Oh, why does committing genocide seem such a good idea right now? Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. Okay. So, we now have exactly what we need to deal with him. All we need to do, clearly, is pull out our blaster and shoot at him. Oh. It won't even let you try to do that. I thought maybe that would get us killed, so I wanted to do it. No, you take the gas grenade and you want to throw it at him. In the original version, this is actually really easy to mess up, and you only get 2 chances, as far as I understand. It's really easy to miss with the grenade in the original version. In this one, it's not so bad because you have point and click capability. But if you miss in the original version, you just miss, and you only have 2 tries until you're just screwed. All right, got him. And now clearly everything's going to be fine. I mean, seriously, we're in a disguise. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody will know it's us. We can just wander around as much as we want. I don't even know why we need the gun. To be honest, like, we won't need the gun. Like, let's be real. Oh. Roger. Why, Roger? Roger. Oh. Oh, God. My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet has been collected by the trash droid. Now you've blown your cover. The Sarians are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Yes. Yes, they are. From here on out, we are actually in terrible danger and could die at any second. I need to have the gun at the ready as often as is possible. Because they take 2 to 3 shots to hit us. We, as long as I click well, will hit every time. But I have to click on them correctly. And again, I need the gun out, because whenever a Sarian moves onto the screen, you can just die. We've actually already seen the death, because we've been shot a couple times already. Alright. Is there any reason to mess with his body? You remove the device from the guard's belt. It looks like you found the remote control that turns off the force field around the star generator. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know why I need to turn off the force field around the star generator. There's a force field around the star generator. You will need to turn it off first. Okay, so the game won't let me just kill myself on the force field. You press the stud on the remote, and the force field around the star generator begins to deplete. Nice. Nice, guys. Enter code. Remember the code? Do you remember the code? Do you? Do you remember it? It was 9588. I love how it's just a phone dial tone. Self-destruct engaged. Have a nice day. All right. We have 5 minutes. Time to go. Time to go. Come on, game. Let me go. Go, Roger Wilco, go! Alright, got him. Now we can go down to the captain's personal escape pod. Now, there is actually an ending that I should have done before we blew up the star generator. Matter of fact, I should reload and do that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save the game right here. And we'll save over cool. Cool's fine to save over at this point. And then I'm going to reload that danger one. And even though we're ready to do it, let's just let them keep it. You know, why not? We did all this work, but they can keep it. I'm not really concerned about the star generator. You know, it's really not a big deal. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've had a change of heart. This must be the captain's personal escape pod. Definitely some sort of thing. It's the elevator that brought you down here. You're in another area of the Deltor. Well, let's get in the escape pod. Let's get out of here. Off we go! Hooray. We've done it. Whew. You're off the Deltar and safe at last. Can't ignore, however, a nagging feeling that you've forgotten something important. What could that be? I don't know. Probably nothing. Let's just head back to Xenon. Ah, Xenon. What a wonderful planet. While you sit back and relax, soaking in the distant view as you excitedly approach Xenon, you have the uneasy feeling that you might have forgotten something. Congratulations! You did a great job. To a point. That is, if you overlooked the fact that you forgot to set the self-destruct sequence on the star generator, leaving it ready for the Sarians to use against Xenon. The rest of the universe. Nice try! Oh. So let's restore cool. And you think we're ready? You think we're just gonna beat the game now? Nah. You know what? I think I forgot something in the laundry. I'm gonna go get it. I think I forgot something down there. Okay. Oh geez, we're getting shot at. Hold on, we gotta kill this guy. Oh, shooting around the corner. Wow. We're just amazing. Oh, you know what? That's right. My clothes were all shredded. There's nothing back there for us. All right. We're good. Let's just go back. It's fine. Yeah, so if you go up and then come back down. There goes your ride, Roger. Too bad you can't call a taxi. Oh. Out of the kindness of our hearts, we're going to just kill you off right now and save you the wait until the ship blows up. Be seeing you. We hate to tell you this, but you're dead again. At this rate, you'll never see the end of the game. Oh, that's not true, guys. Alright, what's our score? 201 of 201. Did it. Kaboom! It's a fun little game. Obviously, I know what to do in it, so it doesn't take as long as it might. I'd say for a blind playthrough, though, this game's only going to be like 5 hours at most. Literally seeking out as many of the deaths as I know how to find and could find, it's 3 hours long. Roger Wilco, to the people of Xenon, we, the people of Xenon, extend our limitless appreciation and eternal gratitude for your acts of heroism. Notice this is King's Quest, King. Because of your bravery, the planet Xenon, and indeed the entire galaxy, has been saved from domination by the evil, not to mention ugly, Sarians. It is my honor to present you with the coveted Golden Mop, a symbol of pride and accomplishment to members of your esteemed profession. Oh. Henceforth, and for all time, you will be known as Hero of Xenon. Well, Roger, you did it. You saved the galaxy, received the profession's most noble tribute, and got the girl. Wait a minute, there wasn't any girl. Huh, sorry. Well, you got the mop anyway. From now on, Xenon's your oyster. Oh, I missed that. And now, as the sun sets on the peaceful blue planet, Xenon and Roger Wilco's first adventure, yes, I'm afraid there are more. We hope that you enjoyed it, probably. Something along those lines. You can pause it, go back, read it. And there you go. Space Quest 1. Roger Wilco and the Xenon plot, I think? Or not the, no, the Sarian plot. Something along those lines. I don't even know the freaking name of the whole thing. I just know it's Space Quest 1, and it's a great game. It started out it started off their fantastic series. The Space Quest games are never really all that long. They get a lot longer as they go along, but 1 and 2 are very short. And 3 is a good deal longer, but not that much. And then 4 is the first, like, actually kind of big game. But there is no remake of Space Quest 2 or Space Quest 3. So, if I was to play Space Quest 2, it would be quite the jarring difference in game. Space Quest 2 is old type it out style. It's not a text adventure, but there's a lot of typing that goes into it. It's good though. It's good stuff. Thank you for playing Space Quest 1. As usual, you've been most entertaining. Well, thank you, Space Quest 1. And we're back to DOS. I don't know that I'm going to keep streaming just now. I definitely need to get some water. I have some chores that I should do, so I'm probably going to do some of that stuff here. I keep trying to come up with other things that I want to play. I decided I'd play Space Quest 1 because it's pretty quick and easy. And then I'd figure out what I wanted to play after I was done with Space Quest 1. Which I still don't really know. I haven't really figured that out yet. I was kind of hoping I'd come up with something while I was playing that, but I didn't. It's unfortunate. But it's okay. When we come back to the streaming land tomorrow night, there will be some other game. I don't know that I'll stream again today, but I might. We'll see. It all depends. Either way, take it easy, everybody, and I will see you next time. Will there be more adventures of Roger Wilco? Maybe. There may be. I may play through the Space Quest series. Will that be the immediate next thing I play? Maybe, but I don't think so. You know? I have other adventure game series that I could play as well. I actually already know the Space Quest games because I've seen most of them played. The only Space Quest game that I don't know anything about, I think, is 5 and 6, because everyone says that 5 and 6 are not very good. And I don't know why. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play them. So, but it would be a bit to get to that, and I don't want to skip the whole series for anybody who doesn't know, because the games link to each other directly. So, like, during Space Quest 1 right there, when we left the planet, there was only one planet. When we left that planet, you saw another ship, like, appear out of thin air. That was added to the VGA remake. I don't believe that's in the original. I think it was added to the remake, because in Space Quest 4, you go back there. You time travel back to that spot. And so you go back there. Because Space Quest 4 is a time story. So they all connect, and they connect very succinctly. Like this game, the second one picks up not long after the first one. So, and then the third one picks up directly after the second one. So yeah, they're very linked. You cannot skip them. Either way, take it easy. And when it happens, it happens. I'll see you all then. Have a good one. As soon as I remember how to exit this. There we go.